Hey guys, welcome back to Ancestral Healing. Today we are going to be making something so delicious that I have to warn you, you're going to get hooked. I'm sorry. There you go. I said it. And the bonus part about all of this is that it is 100% animal based. I'm going to be doing a few things that are not 100% animal based, but you can opt out. You can choose not to cook this way and you can still make it very, very, very delicious. You don't need to use, for example, I'm going to be using a tiny bit of onion. You don't need the onion. Don't worry. I'm going to be using a bit of avocado. You don't need that either. You're good by keeping it just animal based. I'm going to play around a little bit with the ingredients because my gut is healed and I feel good eating these things. So let me tell you, what are we going to be making? We are making tortillas. We're gonna make egg white tortillas with a beautiful creamy ground beef and avocado filling sprinkled with cheese. Does that sound good? Sounds good to me. So I'm gonna go over the ingredients right now and then we're gonna get started. I'm going to be making 2 tortillas, one for me, one for Danny, but if you want to make more, like let's say you want to make 4, just double the ingredient amount. So we're going to start off with 4 egg whites. Don't throw away the yolks. You're going to need salt. You're going to need a little bit of cream of tartar. I have this Frontier coupe version. I really like it because it does not contain ETO, ethylene oxide, which is a sterilization chemical commonly used in the spice industry, but never by Frontier Co-op, which I like. So in case you guys are interested, non-GMO, non-ETO, non-irradiated. Sounds good? So that, you're gonna need gelatin, beef gelatin. I'm going to link in the description below the company that I use. They are called Perfect Supplements. I don't have a code for them personally, but Strong Sisters do. I believe it's Strong 10. I will double check and write the correct discount code in the description below. I highly, highly stand by this company. And then what you're also gonna need is some egg white powder. I will link the powder that I have down below in the description. So that is all for the tortillas. If at this point you want to use any spices to give your tortilla an extra flavor, like any garlic powder, any paprika, I don't use that stuff, but if you wanted to, you can also incorporate them into the tortilla. So we'll get started on that, and then I will tell you guys what we're gonna do for the filling. All right, guys, so I'm gonna separate my whites from my yolks. I'm gonna do 4. I've got my yolks here. I'm gonna put these to the side. These are going to be for the inside mixture. So put these to the side. So here we have our 4 egg whites. I'm going to add a pinch of cream of tartar. So a pinch to me looks like that. Oh, pinch. Okay, does that look like a pinch? I think so. And I'm gonna be adding 4 teaspoons of gelatin. So a lot of you told me that a regular teaspoon that we eat with is not the same as a measuring teaspoon. So I got myself some measuring stainless steel tools. So I hope you're happy. Thank you. So we're going to start off with the gelatin, and we need 4 teaspoons. In case you're wondering what the gelatin looks like, it's a bit of a yellowish ivory color. So we're going to do 4 of those. And then we are going to do some salt. Got my Redmond's real salt. Okay, so I've got my little egg white, salt, gelatin, and cream of tartar mixture in here. And I'm gonna be using a food processing blender. I'm just gonna kind of throw everything in there and let's go over there and blend everything. Oops. There we go. Let's blend. Okay guys, now is the point where I'm going to be adding the egg white powder. Just 2 teaspoons, and I just want to get them mixed up in there. Not too much, so I'm just going to press that button once or twice and then it's going to be ready to go. So the consistency should be creamy, like this. You don't want to whisk the eggs with a hand blender. You want like a very light and creamy consistency. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next step. So the next step is to get a really big tray. I'm gonna be using this one, and I also got these silicone trays. Never used them before, so I'm gonna be putting it on top of the other tray, kind of like this. And I'm gonna butter up the silicone tray just in case the tortilla wants to stick. I don't want to ruin all this work with the sticky tortilla. So just butter up your pan or your silicone tray or whatever you're going to be using. Add some butter, add some grease on there, and preheat your oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit, I believe. I will confirm. Okay guys, I'm gonna put these two beauties in the oven at 325 degrees for around 7 to 10 minutes. I'm gonna keep on checking on them, but in the meantime, as these guys are baking, I'm gonna get started on the meat. So let's get started. So this part is completely optional. I'm gonna put a teeny weeny bit of onion for flavor into the ground beef. So let me show you guys how I chop my onions. I forgot how to chop onions. Isn't that crazy? Real olive oil. Just gonna add a little drop in there. Okay, so this is done. I've turned the heat off, but now come the egg yolks. So what I want you to do is just pour the yolks over and gently mix, but don't cook them. This is kind of like a sauce, so just let them mix in there, and when it's almost done cooking, take your ground beef off the stove. I'm gonna have to use both hands, so I'll be right back. And voila! Look at that consistency. It's literally like a wrap. It's thin enough, but it's strong that it's not gonna crumble and break. And for our inside toppings, I've got ground beef with egg yolk and a little bit of onion, some raw cheese, and avocado, olive oil, and a little bit of cilantro. So let's get started. Okay, so let's make something with this. And keep in mind, I'm pretty strict carny. Maybe some of you are more strict, or maybe some of you are more lenient. If you wanted to use sauce, you can use a sauce. You can even do a little bit of sour cream. I don't have any of that right now, so that's why the avocado is my sauce.
I can't wait to get in
I
on
know,
this.
This looks so good. And now sprinkle a bit of cheese. Ooh. Okay, so confession. I don't know how I'm gonna wrap this, but we'll figure it out. I have a feeling something like this.
You got it.
I got it.
You got it.
Stuff it in there.
Give it a good, nice little tuck.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. It worked. It worked. So happy. You guys don't see the behind the scenes of this stuff. I'm not even going to tell you what I went through to make this recipe. So the fact that it rolled on its own, so happy.
Don't be shy.
Ooh. How's it look? Okay guys, so I'm almost done, but it's time to see who tucks it better. Let's see your tucking skills.
So I obviously had the worst
The worst tortilla.
but we're gonna see what we can do here, okay?
You're already
I'm trying to do it like empanada style, you know, like a little Latin flavor.
like how your oma would make it.
Yeah, like how grandma would make it.
Wow, you're really good. Really precise.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What's that?
Uh-oh. We failed.
What about the ends though? What are you gonna do about the ends? You don't tuck them in or
I
anything?
mean, we could do a double cross like this.
A double tuck?
A double tuck.
Whoa.
And now all of a sudden, we have a double stack tortilla. It didn't really work out.
That's gonna be good though. See, it didn't break. You like it?
Amazing.
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, there's always room for improvement, but in terms of consistency, in terms of flavor, it's great. The only thing that I would work on improving is the size. I would make it bigger so you have a little bit more to work with, and that's about it. Okay.
Or you could always put less meat in it.
That's true. That's also an option. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a look at the other two on the screen, and I'll see you later on this week. Take care.